Hello, Nerdling here, and we are back again with some more of The Fall. We have just accessed into the lab, and we're trying to get into the mainframe to get around the final civic test, probably as a kind of betrayal, siding with the. Oh, we're standing in water. For the caretaker. Can you stop? Is it dangerous to stand in this smoke stuff? I don't know why I was playing with that. Can things stop? Can you stop? Can you just stop? A series of monitors, faint images from the testing area have burnt into the screens. A personal data assistant, we'll definitely take a look at that in a moment. The corpse from above the grocery room, headless and one-handed. A personal data assistant. There are a collection of log entries. Entry 1. Pete and I are en route to the fabled facility. He pawned off the last of our cargo for this clue to its location, as if a corporation like Domesticon would abandon one of its facilities and then expunge all records of it. A mythic scavenger's paradise. He hears these stories and you can almost see the monetary signs flashing in his eyes. Oh, why do I indulge him? Well, I guess I know why. But we don't know why. Tell us. This place is a dump, but I have to admit, I'm totally excited. We're going to pull some serious value out of here, like maybe more than our last dozen heists combined. I'm glad Pete took the risk on finding this place. He laughs, calls me Devin the Doubter, but we both know we're a great team. We managed to hack into one of the terminals and got our palm prints added to the employer registry. I swear you can do anything. Maybe that's why a couple episodes back I was complaining about not being able to take the hand from one of the corpses on the cross and just use that, and I had to get the hand from this corpse. Maybe it's because the old corpse was too what's the word? Too decomposed. Words. Maybe it was just too decomposed, and I needed to get a fresher hand, and that's why that hand worked, is because they were hacked into the system. We haven't found enough to even compensate our costs yet, and man, if this place isn't creepy. Some of this stuff is trashed, like really messed up, and other stuff is in surprisingly good condition. I can't figure out what happened here, and Pete doesn't seem to care. His eyes are always on the prize. He says this place is all wrecked because the vault got so full of wealth that it exploded open and killed everyone. This empty trash hole is infested with giant slugs. I let my guard down for like a minute and one of the ugly bastards squished out of who knows where and spewed acid on my back. The pain is excruciating and the stench is nauseating. Pete chased it away with his light and bandaged my burn. I guess my leathers took the brunt of it. We did find one thing of value. We pried open a computer terminal and removed a fancy superconductive mainboard. That alone will be worth the trip. If this area wasn't so flooded, we could probably get a lot more. Stupid slugs. Is it cruel if I took pleasure from its squeal? Pete is gone. Pete is gone and I don't know what to do. We were in an employee lounge area looking for more salvage. This droid came through the ceiling and it just grabbed him. I panicked and tried to run. But I tripped over the coffee table and dropped the main board. Not that it matters now. Pete started screaming and I ran. It was a bad scream. It was a really bad scream. I'm sorry, Pete. Came through the ceiling. Is there an opening in the ceiling? Another series of monitor images from the testing. Can I walk out? Nope. Okay. Can I put his hand back on? Okay. Tripped over a coffee table. So I know there's gonna be a main board and coffee table kind of area. An elevator call button, unpowered. Okay, so I have to power that up, I think, to get out of this section. An old turbine. Validated domestic droids are networked into a stasis compound. A computer with a view screen on the front. A mainframe computer terminal. The top hatch has been abrasively pried open. Alright. An old turbine. An emergency shower. A damaged handle connecting to the shower. There's an open slot with a label that reads detergent. 2 test tubes containing glowing bright fluid. These are highly combustible. Good to know. A computer terminal. Can I use it? Oh, did you see the slug in the top right that was about to shoot me? This is the 3rd time this month that I found our main reactive agents shelved right beside each other. I don't understand why I'm not getting through here. Do not store these chemicals together. They are perfectly inert by themselves, but when these agents mix, they are incredibly volatile. The light from the reaction alone is enough to cause blindness. Words. If this happens again, I will report it to Wilson. Keep the purple and yellow liquids away from one another. A kitchen knife. Can I take it? Yes, I can. It is still quite sharp and relatively clean. These insects seem attracted to something in this machine. An old beverage machine. There's a spot here for a cup. An aquarium. The front glass has been smashed. This is way too much water on the floor for an aquarium. Just saying. There's a coffee table area right here. I wonder if the main board that they took is... This room matches the description from the salvager's log. This appears to be where he fell. Yeah, because why just search through the water in a small area? The glowing circuit board underneath the water. I can reinstall it at the mainframe terminal. Yeah, why would you, you know, look through the water for it in a relatively small area? Just pour the fluid in the water and hope it's nearby. An aquarium. The front glass has been smashed. Light through that. Okay. And I'm assuming that's the end. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go to the mainframe terminal. Keep an eye out for more slugs.
Hardware is not advisable at this time. Oh, thanks for returning that.
Your gratitude was not my objective. I require access to the overrides.
Right. Bad news. This isn't the terminal you need. Primary access is down 2 more levels, and the whole laboratory's flooded.
How did the laboratories become flooded?
They were designed with an emergency flush valve in case of contamination. Someone must have initiated it before this block lost power. Backup generators are active now, but the flush never completed.
Then this water is contaminated.
Nah, it's clean. Must have been something else they were trying to get rid of. Or someone.
Huh.
Are you still unwilling to assist me?
It's not a matter of will. Or want, anyway. Doesn't matter. I couldn't help you even if it was. Flushing the water takes way more power than I have access to.
I will shut down this entire facility if I have to.
Do whatever it takes, huh? There is a way.
Reveal it. Please reveal the means.
Sometimes following rules and fitting parameters has... Oh, well... See behind me?
It appears to be some sort of stasis.
That's right. For droids who've been validated, ready to be reshipped, all their power cores stabilize to one stasis matrix. That's a lot of juice.
You can drain them.
No, you can. Overclock the matrix and reroute the power to boost your emergency flush. You can fry them.
I may need to save Joseph's.
One human life, ARID? Press that button if you, well, if you want to.
Now that's a question, but you know, it's the what is it, the train question? You know, would you deliberately take one life to save 5? And then this is asking the question about the droids, and when AI gets advanced enough, there's really no difference, you know? Like, there would be no difference between. But yeah, the only droid that's demonstrated actual like humanity has been Hank here. So yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm gonna hit the button. Press space to kill all the robots and drain the water. Can I back out of it? Yes, I can. Is there another solution? I wonder if there's another solution. I kind of want to find it. Nah. I'll go with my first gut instinct to do it. Faint lights can be seen in the break room. An information panel about the animal that was kept in this aquarium. Hive slug, perhaps the most fascinating indigenous species we have discovered. Achievement unlocked diagnostic. Perhaps the most fascinating indigenous species we have discovered is the hive slug. Capable of growing to a tremendous mass, they will reproduce asexually when a suitable mate is not available. These enlarged hive slugs become colony queens, and they dwarf the drones, which we more commonly see. The queen cycles through 2 biological states, rooting and foraging. When she has sufficient nutritional reserves, a queen will produce a clutch of eggs, then enter a dormant state while they incubate. Once her eggs are gone, she'll return to a foraging state. This is perhaps the most compelling aspect of the species. The primary function of drones is foraging, and once they have consumed an adequate amount of food, they return to the queen and enter her body through an orifice at her base. Drones will deposit the partially digested material and then return to foraging. The cycle then continues until the queen is ready to spawn a new clutch. Interesting. Jawfish. At first glance, the indigenous jawfish is unremarkable. They become compelling when understood as creatures of extremity. While in proximity to a possibly fertile breeding partner, jawfish become fixated on one another and generally docile to other species. It is when they are in isolation, however, that they become extraordinarily aggressive. When testing their territorial ferocity, we separated them with metal gating. They bit right through the steel. This couple has been here for several years now and are quite safe. Okay. So I'm guessing what happened is the first thing was this got broken and the slug got out. That got introduced into the ducting, which killed Brian, And the fungus kept expanding and things just got worse and worse from there. Is this? Can I grab this? Hehe. Relatively clean water. What do you have to say about me? I killed them all. Sort of.
Sorry. This terminal has experienced a power surge and is currently inoperable.
Oh, okay. Please stop doing that. An empty glass jar. Bottom is intact. It can hold fluid. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way over here just to see if there's anything else. No? No? Okay, no more jump scares. I'm gonna go ahead and use that bottle with the coffee. It's probably gonna draw the fireflies. Maybe I can do something with them. I don't know that they're fireflies, but they look like fireflies. That's what I think of when I see them. These things. So broken glass jar. Thick syrupy liquid. So maybe that'll be useful in the next floor. ARID's detergent. Huh. I seem to have a lot of things in my inventory. I wonder where I'm gonna have to use them all.
That fish bit through solid steel to catch those insects. My armor would not withstand it. I will have to avoid the water.
Okay. Alright, what now? Alright, what do I do with them now? Insects are drawn to. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, geez, I move so slow here. System access panel, it is broken.
This terminal's cables are severed, likely by that fish. I cannot interface with it manually. I may be able to network through the terminal and access the power matrix remotely.
Yeah. After you said you can't do it manually, I figured I could network.
Connection established.
Override matrix?
Connection terminated.
Alright. An elevator call button. Okay, so this was just one small floor. Can I grab the body of the dead fish and that will make it non-hostile? That's my current question. Um, I have gutted the fish. Carrying these innards will not be enough to fool its mate. I will need to coat myself somehow. Okay, I have to go to the shower. I have to stick the innards as detergent into the shower, and then I have to coat myself with innards. And not the Five Nights at Freddy kind of innards. Like actual fish. I didn't even read everything it said about the fish guts. Ew. I'm now covered in a sticky substance that smells like fish innards. Okay. Oh jeez. The fish has become very affectionate and is rubbing against my legs. Can I network? Oh, I can't network with this one, but, and I can't network with the one up, but I can network with that middle one, huh?
You went through with it. That's rough.
It was not an easy choice.
Yeah. When we have the real power to choose, not just the illusion, it does something. Leaves a print you can't just override.
When I return to dock, I will be formatted. These events will be erased from my memory logs.
Is that your choice too?
Irrelevant.
Survival or responsibility?
I will do anything to keep Josephs alive. You did. Whatever you did, you kept yourself operating.
That I did. It's hard to know how far to push the rules sometimes, before they, break.
The rules are not meant to be pushed, except when necessary to enforce them.
Can you even realize that makes no sense? We do push, and when they don't break, we're left wondering if we should have pushed further.
Illogical.
Maybe. Well, you ready for this?
The same scenario?
It is.
I wanna ask him. Whoop. I wanna ask him the other
I
thing.
have to make my choice.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to ask him the other thing about responsibility. Consider that a divorce. Just achievement unlocked. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what, this game has a great sense of humor. In my opinion, anyway.
That is enormous. There must be information on this in the lab where they were studying these creatures.
Hold up. I need a moment. You know, when they were talking about, like, oh yeah, they can grow in size, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. That, what? Good Lord. Jeez. Yeah, that's... I don't care if there's an achievement for it. I am...
That was a massive vibration. I will have to be cautious of possible damage.
I didn't know that was gonna do anything. I did not know that was gonna do anything. I was just like, I'm gonna shoot all of them. Because guns solve problems, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I thought we were gonna have to put some sort of I think that was supposed to try and show me that the fungus is gonna kill them. The slugs are feeding on these mushrooms. They are distracted by their food. I will not disturb them. Oh, because I killed the eggs, they're like, we have to forage for food now. I'm hearing like gas or something. Oh, water. Okay. A broken pipe. Hot water flows through it. This was not here a moment ago. Did I completely... Okay, wait a second. Did I completely blitz over the fact that the caretakers set this up while I was running around in here and just not realize that it wasn't there?
Oops. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's just about the reactive thing. I've got explosive reactants. I've got a knife. I've got a hand. I'm not seeing anything that was damaged up here. Other than the pipe. What can I do with hot water coming out of that pipe? Put the reactants in it so they explode? But is that going to help anything? How would that help anything? Oh? Oh. Okay. I now see. Combining them here would be unwise. I now see what I need to do. Okay. Okay. I needed to kill the eggs so that the slugs would go find food, and then I need to, you know, the fact that it said that the hive slugs were the like predators of the fungus made me think that when the fungus defensive measure went off, it would kill the slugs. But I guess that's not how it's gonna work. But yeah, I had to kill that. They had to go out and find food. Then they have to come here, feed on this food, get infested with the chemical, because that's how biology works. You put the chemical on top of the fungus and it just becomes, I don't know. Jesus. That is disgusting. Achievement unlocked. Regicide. That is nasty. Ew. Ew. A panel displays the AI mainframe's asymmetrical face, because that's the order those words are in.
Hey, you made it. Allow me. What are you waiting for?
I want to talk to you.
What are you waiting for?
I want to talk to
What are you
you.
waiting for?
Domesticon recalibration.
My life support.
Pilot of the ARID Mark 7 is faulty for entrusting himself to a deviant machine. Depurposing of both initiated.
My life support is dropping. I have to save Joseph's.
How can I stabilize the life support?
Please. Please help me.
ARID. Okay. Okay. Push the rules, right? I'll fry one of our security droids, jump into stasis bay, and I'll repair you. We'll save your human.
Successful utilization of Mark 7 ARID. Extensive corruption of the Domesticon mainframe revealed.
No.
Mainframe deactivated. Facilities defensive. Infraction. Self-destructive.
No. No. ARID! Help!
Evaluation complete. System faulty. Initiating format.
ARID! Help! No. No, stop!